I've already been a busy little bean this morning. Got two 4-core 120s in. Into the switch now, you can see it. Is it locked? No, it's not locked. So, got them in there, terminated. Now, they were a bit of a piss about because I had to lift them back and whatever else. But now, I've got these two. Now, see if I can point this out because this might be difficult. So, they drop down through there, but I need them to drop down through that one there, that rung down into there. So I've got to pull them both back up. I'm going to pull this one, I'm going to pull that up, and I'm going to leave it on the rack up the top. Then I'm going to pull the other one up, put it down there, get the measure, make it all safe. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and video that of how awkward it actually is to get the cable up. I don't know whether I'll be able to do it because I don't know where I can put the camera to sort of capture it all, but I'll try. So that's the job for this afternoon. Right, that job's abandoned. Basically, that's the cable there, and it needs to go sort of like obviously underneath them, and there's just not, and then it comes round into there. There's just not enough room to be able to do it. So the holes are there. So what we're going to have to do, it'll look absolutely awful, I imagine, is bring them underneath, in like here, underneath there, swing them round, maybe get a tie on that, and let them swing round and drop down. It'll look bloody awful, but other than actually taking the job to pieces, there's not a lot that I can do. Although there looks a lot of room there, there actually isn't that much room. Because they are quite a size. I mean, it's not a 240, is it? But it doesn't want to bloody bend, that's for certain. So I think that's the route I'm going to go down, is bring, as it is, it's pretty straight there. So come in, over the top of that one, and then let it swing underneath, tie it to the unistrut, and then let it swing in and down. Get them both like that, hopefully. Let's see. Right, now we've got that back into that bend there, look, so that comes through pretty straight, that one there. So what we want to do now is that needs to bend around underneath that strut, which then comes in and it'll drop into there theoretically. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the nose of the cable across the front and round here, and then I'm going to form, with the ratchet straps, I'm going to form a bend into here, let it sweep down like that. Once I've got that, then I can get the gland on it, and then the other one should follow. So that's the next shout. I want to go and get that nose now. Right, nose is round. There it is, there's dropped down there. I've pulled that strap tight, and now the next thing is I'm going to rig one here on there, take it down to there, and I'm going to pull it up to get, and then what I'll do is I'll bend it, once it's up here I'll bend it against that, and then that forms, that hopefully will form that bend to drop into there. So let's have a look at that. go according to plan. I pulled it underneath the trunking because the trunking wasn't fixed. Shite. Right, I'm going to go for a measure. Bollocks! That's what happens when you work by yourself, when you forget things. Put the tire up on to pull it right up to that unistrut. So you can see, comes through now, bends round there, it's right up to the strut, and then what we're going to do, put the red FP cable on as a template, as a measure, so it comes down, bump in, transfer the mark, and then once I've transferred the mark, then I can gland it and put the gland on it, get it measure it to length, and get that one dropped in. Hopefully it'll be nice and neat, and be able to get the next one set to it. Right, there's a mark from the template that came down from the top of the cable over and to the back of the gland. Always go to the, if you're going on the top of the cable, go to the back of the gland. If you're coming underneath, so if you put it underneath the cable like that and you let it flow down, go to the front, because if you don't, you're either going to gain the width of the gland, which is 50mm, or you're going to lose, which is more important, you're going to lose the width of the gland, and that would be a disaster. From the mark, measurement of 850, and I know that I've got enough inside the panel, so I'll get that chopped now, stripped, and hopefully should have enough room to take it back into there and then get it back over and down, he says. So I'll get that chopped down now. forget. Because if you do forget, it's a massive pain in the arse. Farting about. It's in. So we've got to get the next one to follow that now. There's another thing that I do, quite anal about it, is the CMP. If it's got a marking on the gland, always have that facing up. Again, that doesn't matter. It's not, you know, it's not going to affect the cable in any way or the installation. I just like to see it. Weird, eh? As you can see, it's a bit warm, and I'm absolutely dripping. Right, second one going in now. Hopefully should just push away up there and then we'll be able to get it back. What there is inside, I'll show you in a minute. They've got a current transformer. It's like a big ring, so when the cable goes in, it's got to go through that, which makes it a little bit awkward, but get it, not a massive issue. That sounded good. round and down. Time to terminate them now. It's pretty easy actually doing the terminations. I might get a little bit of a video of it, I might not. I might just do the finished article, but it's not too bad. Pretty easy to bend. They're only 120, so it's not as if it's like a 185 or a 240. So they're going pretty decent. This is just what I fucking need. Heat shrinking to 80 degrees in here. That was the one we've just put on there, the brown. No, so the last one is the grey. From here, it's going to come across and down onto that log there. And that's me for tonight. Another 4 120s done. That's not bad. We'll try and get a video of this, but you won't be able to see much of my fat head, I suppose. There we go, all done. The reason I had to cut that one again is when I put the measure on, as I was pulling it out the lug, I thought I felt it slip. I thought, but it slipped sort of down over, and I thought, if it is long, I can cut it off. So I did it. I thought I might be able to get away with it. But anyway, as it was, you saw I needed about 5mm. So I took the 5mm off, and it fits spot on. So that's that done. Basically tomorrow I've got to make up some fly leads, so from that one there, which is loose, down to that earth bar there, not onto that one because that's the clean earth bar, and I got told off last week for putting the earth onto that one. Never mind. But yeah, that's my job today. 4 core 2 120s in the Belgian Congo, because it's absolutely roasting in this place, as you can see. Must be mental.